right. Well, thanks everybody for joining. My name's Lynn Tramonte. I'm with the Ohio Immigrant Alliance, and I'm really excited for this afternoon. I'm here with some of my favorite people, some people that I really admire, some people I've had a chance to work with over the years, and I think you guys are going to really, really love what we're doing here today. Um, we are here to preview our concert and book launch at the Columbus Arts Festival on June 13th. So we have an incredible lineup. We have Demba Ndiath, who's the advocacy director for the Ohio Immigrant Alliance. He is publishing a new book called From Welcome to Deportation, a story of West African migrants who crossed the US-Mexico border. It's a policy book, it's a personal book, it's drawn from his experience, from people that he loves, people he has helped, as well as interviews with immigration lawyers, immigration judges, policy experts to get to the root of why it is that we have a system that requires people to make a dangerous journey all the way from Africa to the United States instead of coming safely. And so he's going to talk about his book, and we will have that also at the Arts Festival. We will also hear from Shema Asifiwe. Shema is somebody I got to know a few years ago. You will not believe that he's in 10th grade. I mean, Shema is an old soul and an incredible artist and activist. He has drawn a lot of the merchandise that we sell at the Ohio Immigrant Alliance. He's won contests for his artwork. He has published an illustrated memoir of his life by Make Tank. And he's just an incredible human being. And he's going to talk to us about his coloring book that is about to launch and then will also be featured at the Columbus Arts Festival. And finally, we're going to hear from Salif Sarr. Salif Sarr is the person in the picture behind me. He is a Mauritanian American international pop star, and he just happens to live in Columbus. And we are so excited to have Salif headlining our Columbus Arts Festival. I think it may be the first time that he will be in an outdoor venue for a free concert in Columbus, and we expect a lot of people to come because he's really beloved and an incredible artist. So if you will give me 1 second, I just need to pull up my notes real quick and then we will get going we're going to do some questions and answers and get to see some of their artwork. All right, so the first question is for Demba, and it is, tell me a little bit about yourself and the work that you do.
Thank you so much, Lynn, for having us on this great conference. I want to thank everybody that's watching us, and I want to say hi to Salif. I want to say hi to Shema. I want to say hi to everybody on this call. So my name is Demba Babali Ndiath. Babali is my father's name. He spent more than 20 years in this country as an immigrant, and I'm also his son. I'm also an immigrant. And I call myself an immigrant right advocate. I serve as advocacy director at the Ohio Immigrant Alliance. Um, Under your great leadership, Lynn, it's an honor to definitely work alongside someone like you who really believes that Ohio is home to whoever makes it their home. I come from West Africa, Senegal, and I've been in Columbus, Ohio for over 10 years now. I have a small family here, built a family here, have a career here. My mom is here, my sisters are here. I love to be here around, people from my community, people from all different backgrounds, whether they were American born here or American born from elsewhere. Ohio actually feels like home. Thank you.
Thanks, Demba. Now we're going to hear from Shema, and Shema, I have the same question for you. Just tell us a little bit about yourself and the work that you do.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm very, very excited to be here as well. I hope you all doing well wherever you are. Like you've heard, my name is Shema Asifiwe. I came here in the United States in 2019, where my family came from Burundi all the way here to the United States. Um, But I've just been very appreciative of the opportunities that have come my way. I've had the privilege to do a lot of things related to art, and art has always been a part of me. And you'll get to hear about the coloring book that I'm working with. And I've worked with the Ohio Immigrant Alliance on many different projects. And I've just been able to inspire people who may be also immigrants, to show that just because you're an immigrant doesn't mean that you're less of a person. You should be appreciated just like everyone else. So I've done many different works and all related to just humanity and having that appreciative of everyone and appreciating everyone. And I'm just glad that I'm here today to answer any questions that you guys have and to talk about the coloring book. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Shema. Oh, but somebody wants to get in. And now we'll hear from Salif Sarr. Again, Salif, the question for you is just to tell us a little bit about yourself and the work that you do.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Lynn, Demba, and Shema, and to everybody who listening to us, wherever you guys are. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And my name is Salif Sarr. I am a musician, artist, musician. I am from Mauritania. I've been living here for like 19 years now. I've been here a long time in Columbus, Ohio. So I'm a musician, like I said. For being a Mauritanian, also like being a musician and being a Mauritanian is something like is okay. Like it's true. Like I'm trying to bring a joy in everybody, just like all the other musicians, trying to make smile on people's faces. And there's so many people who like music, who like to listen. And I was gifted with a good voice, and ever since I started singing. But sometimes, like, I sing a little bit about the country where I came from as a Mauritanian. There's so many problems, like the government, the way they treating people and stuff like that. And I have a couple of songs. That's what I sometimes go back to, and just trying to make people open their minds, and people always asking for freedom and trying to live like all the other people, like the other country, especially like here how we live in the United States. For coming here and seeing the diversity and everything, that make me sometimes think about home, trying to put it in words and into my music, and trying to make them understand like how the world is going now. They have to like they have to wake up, and they have to understand what's their right, and they have to go for it. And that's why some of my songs you will hear, you might not understand. I do it in my language, but sometimes is a message to my people, just for them to understand how the world is going now, and they also can be free, and they can fight for their right and stuff like that. Yeah, most of my songs, sometimes I do sing love and stuff like that. I'm not in just one line. I sing sometimes about the governments back home, sometimes uh, love, sometimes the way we live in. It depends on what comes to my mind and stuff like that. But glad to be here. Thank you, Lynn, and thanks everybody who listening to us. And maybe like the day of the festival, I will also explain some songs so you guys will understand more about it. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm just checking to see if I got a notification that there might be somebody waiting, but there's not. Thank you, Salif. Um, I'm going to just show you guys a couple things, and then we're going to get really into the heart of what we're here to talk about and hear some of Salif's music and see Shema's drawings and hear about Demba's book. Let me share my screen real quick. All right. So our event at the Columbus Arts Festival this year is following our event last year, which was incredibly successful. It was called Pulagam, and it was a celebration of Fulani culture and heritage. You can watch that video if you want to catch up on it. I will put a link in the chat. here are some of the scenes from Pelagam. It was truly special. And I know that everybody who was there just came away from it really happy. And I know that that's going to be the same experience that we have this year on June 13th. Um, Also wanted to tell you that we have t-shirts available. I'm wearing mine. Uh, and these are concert t-shirts. You know, there's no concert without merchandise, right? The design was made by Prince Shakur, and you know, featuring Salif and his, you know, him singing at our family reunion. So we encourage everybody to pick up a shirt, go ahead and buy your own shirt, and then wear it to the concert. You know, how fun will that be? There's sizes for kids, there's tank tops, there's a size for and color for everybody. Okay, so now we're going to move into the Q&A part and get a little more in depth. We're going to start again with Demba. Um, so Demba, present your work to us. Present this book to us. What do you want us to know about it and why you wrote it?
Okay. I wanted to keep, the spice for, those who are gonna come at the concert, but it's okay. I will. I'll do my best to, to do a quick presentation. Talk about some of the stuff that I really felt like were important for me to talk about in this book. So, when many migrants arrive in the United States, they believe the journey is over. They've been through, Mexico cartels routes. They've been through hell. They've been beaten. They've been, extorted money. They've been through hell, and they come to the United States. They're like, oh, I'm finally here. I'm safe. In fact, it is not the end. It's the beginning, and they don't know that. The beginning of a whole new battle. A battle that, when you leave your country, for most of them, when I talk to them, and when they were going through this journey, they knew about the risk through the road, the route, the boat. One boat actually that had more than 10 people sunk, and all of them died. So they knew about the dangers, but they didn't know about the system here in the United States. uh, they thought they will be welcomed with open arms because America is a country of, they heard that America is a country of immigration, was built by immigrant, slave, then later immigrants. So they felt like, the hard part is just, coming to the US. And now they hear in a country that they don't speak the language, um, they don't know the culture, and they have to face a judge. Uh, most of the time, a white judge or a black judge, it doesn't matter, but a court full of people that are really scary for them. It's like they're facing the end of the time judgment for some people, according to how they described it to me. They were so scared. They tremble when they go to court because they don't know the system. They don't know how it works. They don't know they're considered people who have committed a crime, or they call all sort of names. In this book, I talk about the use of the word illegal. Why some they are called illegal while they have paperwork. So basically, the book it talks about the system that they find here in this country when they cross the border, how the system is designed, how it is designed to make them fail into their journey to get, um, um, you know, a paperwork that will guarantee them to stay and work in this country for a long time, without any fear. It talks about also personal stories of people that I've worked with, that I've sat with, that I've talked to, uh, and they talked to me about what they've been through. Their story was so amazing, and most of them came to my office for any other reason. At the Ohio Immigrant Alliance, I handle a program called Accompaniment Program, and that program actually really is connected to this book because a lot of immigrants are scared to go to their appointments, and some appointments are so important. If you miss them, you are good for deportation. Like say you miss your court hearing, automatically in the system when you log in, you will see that the judge ordered your deportation or your removal from the country. So going to those appointments are really scary experiences. And our Ohio Immigrant Alliance, we try our best to match them with volunteers, like great people that have decided to dedicate their time to give them a ride to their appointment, to their court hearing, to their eyes checking. And, while talking to them, I just realized that there's a lot of misunderstanding from what they thought the system and the country believe were and what they find here. Um, and a lot of the time, people don't realize that these immigrants, and especially I'm focusing on West African immigrants because I'm from West Africa, and because these are the people that mostly come to me. But I've worked with Haitian, I've worked with Arabs, I've worked with people from Algeria, different countries. But these are the people that I know the most, and I know um, their belief structure, their culture, what they think is hospitality. Because a country like Senegal and Mauritania are called countries of hospitality. It's a country where when you have a guest, you do the most for them. You even give them your bed. You give them you slaughter a lamb or a sheep for them. And Salif knows about it because he tours into villages. I'm sure he's given all sort of foods, and sometimes they even give you wives. Salif. So they are so like they love hospitality
Yeah.
that when they came here, some people were telling me they were giving us food every day while we were in detention center. They were giving us all sort of food, chips. Like chips felt like luxury to them because you come from the village, you never had chips, and you come to the U.S., you are in detention, but you're in good conditions. The doctors come checks on you. They give you chips. They give you apple. They give you fruits. They give you juice. So you feel welcomed. That's the first encounter they have at the border when they cross the border, and after they get processed, they really feel welcome. In addition to that, they give them paperwork. So, like some of them, and most of the paperwork uh, is written notice to appear, but they don't realize this is illegal binding paperwork. They think it's the first step to be accepted in this country. And then later on, they get a work permit. They get a social security card. They can now go to work. They can drive. I have cousins that went through that route. There's no difference between us in terms of the opportunities we can access in this country, apart from the fact that I'm a U.S. citizen, I can do more stuff. But you know, but if we apply the same jobs, if we go to the same warehouses and jobs, and based on experience or based on competence, they will probably be my manager. So they feel like
Demba?
they
Oh,
belong.
sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I just wanted to say that we should probably move on to Shema, but this is
Sure.
really
Sure.
interesting and I can't
I'm
wait.
so sorry. It's so passionate, and I'm just kind of expanding. But yeah, that's basically what the book is about.
Yeah, no, thank you. And what's really cool too is that he has a French version. So we'll be publishing this in English and French. There will be paperbacks and ebooks. And I know Demba's willing to go anywhere to talk about the book. So if you want to book him for, a community meeting or anything you've got going on, please let him know. All right. Let's see. We're going to move to Shema now. I'm going to show you some of the work that he will be publishing in the book, the coloring book. So this landing page is already on our website and it talks about the basics behind the book. This is a beautiful cover. And thank you to Dexter Komakaru for creating this wonderful landing page. And thank you to our designer, Jerry at Author Support, who's currently working on designing both of these books. So Shama, I'm going to kick it over to you now to talk about what we're seeing right now. What are we looking at? Tell us about it. Take us through it. And then we'll move on to the next slide where we have more drawings as well.
Yeah, so As I've said, for those who came a little later, my name is Shema Asifiwe. I am from Burundi, and I just want to talk about this coloring book a little bit. And this coloring book is very, very special to me. And to give you a little bit of background, when I came in the United States, it was during 2019, right before the COVID hit. And as I was going to school, I wanted to learn English. I wanted to learn my way around. I wanted to learn this language that I didn't know, I've never knew existed. But I wanted to learn the language. The only way that I could learn the language after COVID hit was through coloring books that was given to me by my teachers, my fourth grade teachers, and my other ESL teachers. And I connected the words and the drawing, and that's how I was able to improve my English very well. And by the time I went back to school after the COVID was done, my teachers already seen the improvement in my English. So what you're looking at right there is the coloring book and how it's going to look like. But I want to show you what I have over here on my side of the screen, because if you can see, that's the cover page that you're seeing right there. That's where it's my friends and everyone else right there. That's just representing my friendship, because my friends are from all around the world. That's the cover page. I have friends from India, I have friends from Nepal, I have friends from Morocco, I have friends from Central America, and all these other places in the world. And it's just so fascinating to see. And I was kind of getting the idea from all of them of the things that I need to use in a coloring book. As you can see, the coloring book looks amazing, and I was able to draw all those drawings. But one of the drawings that I really enjoyed is these. I don't know if you can see the drawings over here. That's the drawings for the bottom root.
Oh, here, we'll move on to that. We have them here, actually.
Right there. So that's the my bottom root drawings. I was able to take the poem and kind of be able to learn about it. And the process that I used was very, very interesting, because I was looking at the poem, I was understanding how it works. I did a little bit of research of how things work. It was kind of a learning experience for me before I even drew anything. I was learning of how these things grow and how these things go, learning how people from all around the world try to find safety. And I was able to take that and then imagine in my brain of how a drawing will look like. And that's one of my best drawings that I've ever done. And it was just fascinating to see that from the words that I'm seeing from the poem, I can turn them into these coloring pages that people can then color and be able to learn about all these different type of things. So the other drawing that I really enjoyed was you see, it's called there's the Happy Holi, which is the India drawing. And then that's the Festival of Colors that happens in India. And again, this is a process where I talked to my friends and they kind of told me about the festival, and I'm learning about it. And as they're talking to me about it, I'm like imagining in my brain of how this coloring page is going to look like. And I was able to write down. And then what you're seeing there is a picture from Guatemala. Amazing. I got to learn a lot about what their culture looked like, and just amazing to see how all these things work, and how you can learn something and then turn into this masterpiece that people can then also color in and learn the same way that I learned. I'm thinking those are all the drawings that I wanted to showcase, but there's a lot more drawings that you can look at. There's this drawing of the Hall of El Salvador, which is like a marketplace that I was able to learn about. And this was actually from a security guard at my school who's from El Salvador. And he kind of sat down with me. He's like, here's how a marketplace looks like. You have this, you have this, you have this, you have this, you have that. And I'm like, okay. So I went home and I'm like kind of jotting down the ideas. I go back to school and continues like that. And I just enjoyed this whole process. There's a lot more coloring pages for you to look at in this coloring book that's coming soon. I'm pretty excited when people are going to see it. So thank you so much.
I honestly can't wait to color it. I feel like I started working on this project so that I could color your drawings, Shema. And we actually have an example of so each drawing is paired with language learning in a family language or a local language. So we have on the screen a sample of what it will look like. This is from El Salvador. So we'll tell you what the language is, which words you're learning, and then a little paragraph. And these were prepared by Dr. Manuel Chinchilla. He's the owner of Hexagon Books in Cleveland Heights, and they specialize in world literature and language teaching. Let me stop sharing. And then I think we're moving on to Salif. But before you start, Salif,
Mhm.
I am going to share one of your music videos. So Salif has really cool music videos. So I'm going to share just a few seconds of one of his videos. Okay. Salif Sarr. Oh, actually, Salif, before we get to your music video, tell us a little bit about this picture of you on the right. What's happening and what is it about and what's going on?
Yeah, this picture is a flyer about the concert that is going to happen on May 2nd, uh, which is I'm about to go to France. They in a in a place that called Le Havre. Is a one side area. I don't know, city is in France. So we having a concert over there. Some of my village people, they organize this concert. Like back home, they have this one hospital that need to be rebuilt, and they want to do the concert. And when they wanted to do it, they called me. They say like they trying to rebuild that hospital back home, and they the only way they thinking is just to uh, organize it in one concert, and so I can come there and do the concert as people wanted to see me there and want to hear my music and stuff like that. So that will be a big opportunity for them, for us, and for the village. And so I agree. So it's my village. I cannot deny that. So I didn't ask for payment, nothing, because we always trying to help. Like no matter how long I've been here, I'm always looking back home, and there's a place I came from, so it was an honor for me, and then I accepted. So May 2nd, and maybe in 2 days, in 3 days, yeah, I will be leaving, and we're gonna do that concert over there, inshallah, and then I will come back
Wow.
and then, yeah,
And do ours. Well, good luck.
thank you.
I wanted you to talk about this because this perfectly illustrates the theme. Ohio is my second country.
Mhm.
And what does that mean? It's the idea that people can have two homes. People can be from two places at the same time. Um, this was actually a quote that Biran Wan said. He was deported from Ohio to Mauritania during the first Trump administration. And he told a reporter, he said, Ohio is my second country. I got my kids there. I left my life there. So I just thought that was really profound and something that people who have never had to migrate may not quite understand. And, Salif, your work raising funds for your village. I
Mhm.
mean, Demba, you're constantly, Demba has created this tech conference in Senegal, helping kids understand that they can, you know, expand their minds and have an idea of different careers they can have. Shema, the work that you're doing, people have one foot in both worlds, and I just wanted people to know that. Okay, now we're going to listen to a little bit of a music video. Wow, I saw a picture of your mom there.
Yeah.
Let me spotlight him. So tell us what that song is about.
Yeah, this song I wrote it after, there was a time I stopped doing the music for a while. And then it been like a years, maybe 2 years, I didn't release any songs. And people sometimes been asking, where are you still doing the music or that? And then finally, at that time, I was in a situation because my dad wasn't well and stuff. I was taking care of my dad and stuff after he passed away. That's the time I come back with this song. And then you will see me, I was sleeping and then get up. That tells, I was talking about like, for me, like all this time that passed, I was sleeping. I wasn't doing nothing. So now I wake up. And the song I say Nangi Feni is the sun is the sun is shining bright. So which is a morning now. So I wake up. All that time I wasn't doing anything for me. I prefer as I was sleeping, and then now I wake up. So it's I came back doing what I was doing for the people. So and then Nangi Feni, be a Nangi Feni, uh, is all about me coming back. And then I did talk some stuff in the songs is about like trying to give a hint of my people. Like there's a part I think about the government back home, which is I'm trying to help my people like understand like and also tell them now is we know is a lot, we understand a lot, we know how they used to treat us during the election time. They used to come like Demba may know that, and some of our people they know like during the election time. We have some of our people who's in government who work with the governments. They the one who come back to the side villages to trade those people with money. Like they will bring money and then they buy your ID card. The ID card you supposed to go to the election like select the one who you wanted to be your leader. They treat them, they give them money. Some of them over there, like they don't have much. They need food, they need stuff. Like if they bring a money, like here, you give me your ID, and then they agree. They get the money. So because they want food, they want something like that. But that's way before. It's still happening, but it's not the way it used to before. So now for me in that song, I say now it's time that we gotta wake up. Like we understand more about it. So now we know our people who work with the government are the one who come and treat us. Like it's time for us to wake up and then try to resist that now and let's make changes. It is time like for us to elect this someone that we believe in, someone that we trust, someone that we know will bring a changes instead of just like doing what we used to do and stuff and still living the same problem going on. Yeah, the song talk about me coming back and also talk about about the government.
Where
Yeah.
was the video shot? It's a really nice video.
Yeah, we shot it here in Columbus, Ohio. That was
Cool.
yeah. Uh, it's not long ago. It was like maybe 6 months ago before and then after that we release it. Yeah,
It's great.
long
All right,
ago.
I'm going to share my screen again. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Just to show people this playlist. These are just a few of the songs from the playlist that Charlie Stewart put together that we're sharing with everybody in advance of the concert. So, Salif, do you want to pick like maybe one more song from this playlist and tell us what it means?
Uh, you can pick one. I'll let you
Okay.
pick the one you want.
Uh, I'll just tell people you should watch the video for Hold My Hand because it's Salif and his new wife, and they are so gorgeous together. But so I'll just say some of my favorite songs here are Adianke, Kilame Pulam, and Misusa. So I narrowed it down, but you talk about one of those three.
Okay. Which one? Like the Adianke you said and the Hold
Yeah,
My Hand?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the Hold My Hand, that's a love song. So it's Hold My Hand, which mean you guys already know about Hold My Hand. So I was like how you which just like how the couple live sometime there's some upside downs. We was having a problem and stuff like that. She tried to leave me, and then I was trying to calm her down, and I don't want her to leave. If she leave, I'm gonna stay by myself. I'm gonna be alone, and which is it's not good for me. So I want her to stay. So anything she want, I will give her. That's what the song is talking about. Is a love song. So yeah, but Ad Yankee is someone like who's on their own word. Let's say you say you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it. And
Mm,
if I promise I will do something, then I'm gonna do it. Like some people, like I'm talking about being someone like that, like how important it is. Also, like each one, like a person should have their own words. Yeah, if you say you're gonna do something, you're gonna do something. Also, like it shouldn't be like as someone who betrays someone and something like that. Yeah, that's
okay.
what I was talking about in that song.
Got it.
Yeah.
Trying to, great. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna stop my screen and now we will see if there are any questions from participants. So go ahead and just put your question in the chat and then I'll read them out and we can answer them. After this event is over, we'll put together the recording and also all the links that we've been giving you. So that'll be up on the Ohio Immigrant Alliance website, and we'll share it on social media so you can follow us if you want to get that. Any questions? All right, we've got just a couple more things to get through, and we'll let you go for your Friday. So again, pick up your Salif Sarr t-shirt.
Yeah.
Uh, we have other merch too on our bonfire store. That belt bag on the left, Migration is Human, that's a design that Shema drew. We have Abolish ICE. We've got Columbus specific merchandise, Migration is Human. So check that out. Wanted to put in a plug for our tattoo contest. We are inviting tattoo artists to submit designs for what they believe immigrant solidarity looks like in tattoo form. There are cash prizes, and the winning designs will be given out for free so people can get them tattooed on their body. And we will also create temporary tattoo booklets that people can purchase to, not get a permanent tattoo, but get the designs on their body temporarily. June 30th is the deadline. So if you know any tattoo people, please let them know about this. It's a nationwide contest. And then finally, just to reiterate, our Columbus Arts Festival concert will be June 13th. It starts at 3 p.m. Do not get there at 3 p.m. Get there at 2 p.m. The festival is huge. We are going to be at the Cultural Arts Center stage. So it's a stage that they construct in the outside of the Cultural Arts Center in Columbus. And sometimes it can be a little bit hard to find. It's at 139 West Main Street. All this information will be included in the links, but please, please, please get there early and stay late. There's a lot of great things to see at the Arts Festival. And with that, I will stop and I'll just see if there's anything else that Shema, Salif, or Demba wants to say.
Mm, just thank you and thanks to all the people who are listening to us and hope to see them there. They want to come and hear my music. They all feel welcome to be there and they will hear my music and they will hear my voice also. Like that gifted voice, they will hear it, inshallah. And hopefully we see everybody there. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn, and thank Demba, Shema, and all the people who are listening.
Thank you, Salif. We're so happy it worked out. Shema, anything to add?
I would just like to say thank you as well. I mean, I've just had a blast having to listen to everyone, Demba, Salif, and everything that Ohio Immigrant Alliance does. And it's just been a pleasure seeing all of you guys and getting to hear. I'm very excited for the things that are upcoming, especially for that festival. And I just want to thank you guys for your time. Thank you.
Thanks, Shema. And Shema's book should be out soon. The designer is almost done with the design, so stay tuned for that. And then Demba's book will come out after that. We also do have coloring pages that will be releasing individual coloring pages for free that you can download and make copies of and color yourself. Um, and follow that website as well for those. Demba, anything to add from your point of view?
Yeah, thank you so much for putting this together. I'm glad to see Dr. Rosera is in the audience. I saw her message. I'll be more than honored to definitely give you one of these books. I know I have a lot to learn, and this is a lady that really helped me a lot when I was deciding which route I should go and pursue for my career. So I want to thank her for that. I also want to thank everybody that's here. I say, rendezvous on that day, on the 13th. Get your Salif Sarr t-shirts. Come listen to good music, and let's talk. And we all have something, in common that we can share during that day. Especially, we all love Ohio. We all love this great states, so becoming vibing with all these immigrants that it's welcoming now.
Thanks, Demba. And yeah, thank you, Dr. Ifele, for being on. We really value your leadership in Ohio and are grateful to you. Just to wrap up, Vicki Rosenthal, who is one of my favorite artists and just an incredible human being and has been very involved in supporting immigrants in detention. She has an announcement about a contest that is relevant to Dayton, Ohio people. So Vicki, why don't you close us out? Or let me see, I can try to unmute you if you can't unmute yourself.
Myself. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm like, where is it? I'm on my phone and it's really messed up. So I'm so inspired by all the artists that spoke. I cannot wait to see your book. It's the coloring book. I want to put it out there as much as I can. And Salif, your music is beautiful. I mean, everything about it, artists inspire each other. It's like you were sharing your power.
Thank you.
And that's how we change our world. The one thing I wanted everyone to know, not just these artists, but all of the ones that are listening in, is that there's a national call to artists called Fall of Freedom. And you can look it up, Fall, like FALL, of Freedom, OF, and then Freedom, FREEDOM.com. And it's a call to artists. It's a movement that's happening nationally in the US. But because, Salif, you're going to be in France on May 2nd, if right now the next event for the Call of Artists is May 1st and May 2nd.
Yeah.
And you can register your event on their map.
Okay.
And anybody that wants to be a part of this, you can.
Okay.
And if you're having anyone else that's on the call that's having an event or knows of events, or you could just do a reading at a library, or you could have, if Shema's book, coloring book, was available, to be able to have that as an event. Like, it is the simplest of things to events that are already planned, and it gives complete instructions online on how to be a part. So it's I just wanted everyone to know about it because it's a powerful place to be, and it's using all of our art and the ways that we use it to push back on what's happening, and only do only what you feel safe doing. And that even if you're just knowing it's out there and just keeping yourself safe, that's okay too. Everybody has their place, and you feel where it's the right places to be. So thanks for allowing me to say that, Lynn.
Of course, Vicki, I miss you. And thank you for bringing that up. I did put the link in the chat. Yeah, and I think that's it. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Enjoy your family and friends this weekend. Get outside, and yeah, June 13th, Columbus Arts Festival. We will see you there. Bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.